Hello, global citizens. 584 days of war. Canadian top general will not apologize for applauding Ukrainian Nazi veteran of World War II who was part of killing of thousands of Polish Jews. Canada recently had been part of training the Ukrainian Azov Battalion or rabid nationalist troops. What do you infer? From the war zone, Bloomberg writes increasing frequency of attacks by Ukrainians on Crimea is unlikely to help Ukrainian army make any decisive breakthrough on ground. On Kherson front towards Antonovsky Bridge, Ukrainian unit was destroyed by Russian missile is claimed by Defense Ministry of Russia. Ukrainians carried out offensive towards north of Rabotino and near Verbov, Novoprokopivka, however without any gains. Remivka salient remains silent. The present trend in south may not be lasting long, but it seems that Ukrainians are losing initiative. In east, Ukrainians are continuing their attacks towards southwest Bakhmut of Divka-Siversk zone. Ukrainians also attempted to advance east of railway line near Klishivka and Kurdyumivka but did not achieve the goal. In north towards Liman, Ukrainians again launched counterattacks but were repelled by the Russian army. On Kupyansk Front, the Russians have been able to destroy all the Oskil River bridge and thus those who are on the eastern bank of the Oskil River are cut off from their main army formations. Ukraine claims that the Russians have amassed more than 100,000 troops on Kupyansk Front. Ukrainian troops on the left bank of the Oskil River consists of basically 5 brigades but are deprived of optimum number of personnel and equipment due long battle with Russian army in last months and uses of RT UAVs missiles against them. In the meantime, Ukrainians have increased their interdiction missions, like they shelled more than 100 times in Belgorod region, wherein 3 Ukrainian drones too were shot down by Russian air defense. In Bryansk, an electric substation was hit by Ukrainian UAV and huge explosions took place. Attack on Donetsk region as well as in Crimea is continuing and openly they are claiming that they will be able to destroy Crimean Bridge soon. In an interesting development, US has demanded Russia to stop development of Alabuga complex. As per Stoltenberg, it consists in vulnerable missiles. That means it cannot be intercepted while carrying even nuclear weapons. And this is a huge threat that Washington perceives. However, asking for or rather requesting or demanding or ordering to stop further development is childish, especially when they are directly involved in a huge war. Zelensky, in another interesting statement, has said that tomorrow there will be important news for Ukraine, for our soldiers, for our entire state. We are waiting all years. In nutshell, it seems that Ukraine is losing initiative on Zaporozhye front, while Russian army is preparing counteroffensive on Kupyansk front in a bigger way. Whether they are waiting for the winter or not, that time will tell us. No significant changes in east despite Ukrainians' effort and attack on Klishivkas, especially towards the eastern railway lines. And these developments demand that we all become politically active, politics based on logic and science, which could help the global working population as well as the global climate. Lastly, ISW reports that the Russian authorities are forcibly deporting Ukrainian children from the occupied Ukrainian lands. How rubbish! But in any case, if are they doing it to make them slaves or letting them have good education and make them good citizens? No, I am not supporting Russia or any other part, but just questioning, and that's all from my side. Thank you, friends.